dealing with flooding today after getting more than 11 inches of rain there last night. They're having to evacuate as floodwaters threaten their homes.
Quite a mess over there indeed. Local 33's Talia Somalian joining us now live from US 51. Talia, how's it looking out there now?
John, Fred, I'm actually still in the Whitmore Acres neighborhood. When I tried to drive over to US 51, I kept running into immense flooding. 3 different routes, all dead ends. So let's take a look at the flooding here in this neighborhood. You can see it's still very deep, over ½ a foot high at this time, and this is the shallow part of the water. Over here, the flooding comes straight up to your thigh. Residents are afraid the flooding is going to seep into their houses. These homeowners had to open their back gate to try and alleviate some of that pressure. You can see the water flowing through there with no end in sight. 10 a.m. Friday morning, Louis Bells heard a tapping at his front door. He opened it up to find 6 inches of rain threatening his home.
I ain't never lived nowhere where it rained this hard and it flooded that quick.
In just seconds, the water came rushing in.
It was pathetic.
Louis says it pained him to see his beloved possessions floating around the living room, casualties of the storm.
It's really hard. It hurt me because I'm going to lose all my kids' pictures and I'm going to lose everything. I got to start all over.
He says he never had a chance to protect his home. By the time sandbags were available, his house was already flooded.
It got flooded so fast, people had to come over here and rescue us by boats.
The entire street is at the mercy of the rainwater. Luckily, everyone made it out safely. Louis's dogs, however, are struggling to stay afloat.
The water, they can't even lay down. They got to go find something to get on top of in order for them to stay dry.
Across the street on US 51, Kristen Wells is thankful for her mother's quick thinking.
When I woke up, I heard my mother-in-law screaming to move the cars. We were sleeping, and I jumped up and I looked out the door, and it was like full of water.
As they went to evacuate, Kristen was terrified her daughter would be swept away by the rapidly rising water.
Didn't want her by the door because she fall out. She's little, she can drown or anything because it's up to my steps, like my 3rd step.
The higher the water gets, the lower Kristen's heart sinks.
It makes me feel horrible because I might lose everything I have that I work hard for.
The mayor of Hammond was quick to act when the city began flooding. He went neighborhood to neighborhood, delivering piles of sand to help residents fight off that flooding. You can see there's not much of the sand left as people have put this in sandbags right up to their front doors. The city's given out 3,000 bags of sand, and they're still delivering in several different places. You can find those on the website or Twitter, and that's going to be the Tangipahoa Parish website, Facebook, or Twitter. Live in Hammond, I'm Talia Somalian, Local 33 News.
Talia, thanks.